Okay, so this is my first time doing a video to where I'm actually talking. I'm just gonna say that I did this because I had this really strong opinion about this project. It gets better, and I thought I should say something about what I feel. It Gets Better is an ideal name for this project because it really does. It gets better. No matter what kind of situation you are, homophobia, something with your boyfriend or ex or your family, or something at high school, or someone that's hurting you that's so very close to you, it gets better. I have a lot to say about it, so I have like a whole list. First, I'd like to go through bullying and homophobia. I don't see this a lot where I am, but obviously it happens a lot more than I thought it did. And now that I'm seeing that it's a crisis and an epidemic, it worries me. Because I'd like to say that suicide is not the answer. Just because this day isn't as good as the rest of the days or how it was before, that doesn't mean that it's going to get better or you're going to save anybody else by killing yourself. You know? It doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. And it sure doesn't help you. And you're hurting so many people when you decide to take your own life. If you're feeling that way and you have no one else to talk to, which you probably do. There's saying everybody else in this world has a twin. There's someone out there who's exactly like you, and you're sitting here and you're thinking that, oh, I have the worst of these problems. You don't. You don't. There's so many other kids and people in high school that have the same kind of problems, if not worse, and it gets worse. It really gets worse too. But to be able to experience happiness, great happiness, you must experience great sadness also. It's life. It's supposed to be an experience. It's supposed to be growing up. But people aren't supposed to make it harder on you. And that's where bullying comes in. When you bully someone else, you're usually like very insecure yourself, or you feel like you have the need and you don't. And here's what I have to say to bullies, because you might even not know that you're bullying somebody. You might think, oh, it's such a joke. They laugh about it when you call them like a gay or queer or fag, when really they might just laugh about it right there, and they might just go home and they cry, and later on they kill themselves. You don't know. So I picked up this quote. I forgot where it was from, but I did write it down some time ago. It's and you can run it back until you get it or something, because once you get it, it's insightful. The challenge of leadership is to be strong but not rude, be kind but not weak, be bold but not bully, be thoughtful but not lazy, be humble but not timid, be proud but not arrogant, have humor but without folly, folly as in stupidity or rashness. Think about that, bullies. And also, over the homophobia, the 20th of October 2010, everybody just wear purple. And you might not really understand why it's purple. Let me tell you why. Because on the on the gay flag, purple represents spirit, and that's what we need to have. We need to have a spirit. We need to support everybody else who doesn't have spirit, and they're in this situation. Have spirit for them, So, tell all your friends, and do what you can. Tell someone you don't even know it's sitting next to you. Just tell your family, tell your mom and dad, and they go to work and they'll tell their coworkers, that this is really becoming a problem. It is. And if you see signs of homophobia or you see signs of any kind of abuse, tell somebody. Because even if that person seems strong, they might not be at all. In the end, they can really get hurt. So do them a favor and get help for them. And again, for the bullies, karma is a bitch. It really is. I've been a bitch before. I bullied before. I'm not gonna I'm not a saint. I'm not. I've been very not Christian about a whole lot of things. But it comes back. It really does. And when it does, it's like 10 times worse. And then you think about, oh, I did to this person. You're like, I wish I've never done that. Now I know how they feel. Don't let that be you. Just don't do it in the first place. It can save so much people, like you're hurt. And for people who don't understand this, it's ignorance. And that's bad. For you to not accept somebody or tell other people not to accept this kind of person because of how they are, it's ignorance. And your intolerance, it hurts. It really does. So, people, October the 20th, I believe, yeah, post flyers around your school or, anywhere that you see a lot of people. And just let them know. Talk to everybody, For the gay people out there, again, you can talk to even me if you're going through something. You feel like there's nothing or no one that you can talk to, you do. You really do. There's lines you can call, if you're going through something. If you don't feel like contacting me, like, oh, that would be a bit weird, then call them. I won't shut you out because you're just weird or something. I won't. I'll talk to you. I feel like I should. For gays, like they already have enough to deal with. They really do. And there's even some really lucky gay people out there, that really don't have all this ignorance pointed their way, and some that haven't been hurt in this way. For suicide, it's not gonna be like this day, like today, forever. It's not. It's gonna change, and you're gonna have good days, and you're gonna have bad days. And you're gonna have series of good days, and maybe like months worth, like months of bad days. But it always gets better. And if you're in high school and you're going through in high school and it's your peers or something that are making fun of you or something like that, it doesn't last. It really doesn't. Once you're out of high school, they're not going to be there. Do they, like, honestly, do they take care of your ass once you're out of high school? Do you even see them anymore? Do they contact you? No. It's not going to matter. And I'm sure it feels like it really, really does, because you go there, 5 days a week, and you sit there for 6, 7, 8 hours, and it seems like a whole lot, and it's your life, and you feel so strongly about that when it's not. So to the 6 people, the 6 gay guys that took their life, their names, I believe, are Tyler Clemente, Seth Walsh, Justin Aberg, Raymond Chase, Asher Brown, and Billy Lucas. Rest in peace. And for everybody else who's unknown that took their life because of this reason, which so many people, rest in peace. Also know that through all of this, you're not alone. You're not. And so many others in this world feel the same way that you do. And I know that there may be so many other reasons that for high school, like family, like they don't want to listen to you, they're ignoring you, or they don't accept you. Talk to friends. If you don't have friends, talk to people you don't know, because you know they might have way more insight than anybody else you know. I mean, you can. I've sat down and talked to homeless people that have given me something that I can hold on to for the rest of my life. They really have. And for a little bit of pride, because it's true. Only the best are bullied. It's true. So, thanks you guys for watching. And, wear purple on the 20th for Spirit. Thank you.